another story based on this very fact, you see. It so happened that this man, who was supposed to be a very dutiful husband and having a very dutiful wife, you see, both lived together happily for years together, and all of a sudden he gets an urge that after hearing discourses and going to congregations and all that, he gets an urge that all this is illusion, it's a dream, and that he has been living in a dream, and that he should be in the world of reality. And to go to the world of reality, he has to just brush aside all his dreaming, you see, and go out and approach reality. So one day he leaves his wife and he goes. He roams, he wanders from place to place, taking darshan of this master and that master, and he's the perfect master, and he's a saint, and he's a wali, and he's a peer, and he's a mast, and he's a saintly person, and he's a person who was with the perfect master. And here is a group, you see, where he goes in contact with the people who were with the God-man, and so forth and so on. He goes on and on, spending his years, you see, in search of reality. He is now nearly 78. Hardly, barely he is able to walk long distances or any distance now because of his life that he has led. And he comes to a village to rest, you see. He's so tired, he's so hungry, and he just falls down, so to say, in front of the entrance to a hut, you see. And he reclines there and he's completely exhausted. When he could recover, he just turns back, turns his head there towards the village, towards the hut there, and peeps inside, you see, and sees an old woman there. Says, "Lady, will you be able to give me some food? I am so hungry. I am so old myself. How do you expect me to go begging for you? I am hungry myself." "Oh, right. We can both share. I have got something, you see, when I went round begging, so I've got some grain with me." Out of his satchel, 2 handfuls of rice is doled out to the woman to help cooking the rice, to help cook the rice. He says, "Well, how do you expect me to cook? I am an old woman, very poor, neglected. I have no vessels to cook." So out comes from the satchel a pot to cook the rice. He says, "I have got a pot, please cook it for me." He says, "Right, I will do that. But how do you expect me to cook? Do you want me to cut my limbs there and use as faggots to light a fire?" He says, "No, don't do that. You are a kind woman. I have got some faggots too, you see." "No, then the faggots come out." He says, "That's right." He says, "I have got also a wee bit of salt and pepper and what is that thing they use it, you see? Yes, some butter to cook." "That's right," she said. "It's good that you have got all that." Says, "I have got also lentils. Will you be able to cook that, or you feel it will be difficult for you to do?" "So if you want me to cook a meal for you and me, I'm prepared to do that." She says, "I have got lentils too, and some chili and vegetables. Everything is there." So then she picks up one of the faggots, you see, and gets up and says, "Do you recognize me?" With a faggot in her hand, you see, she comes out. Says, "Do you recognize me, who I am?" Says, "No. I am the same woman you left me behind." You could carry the whole world on your shoulder. You could carry the rice and the lentils and the pots and the pans and even the faggots. But you couldn't allow your wife to accompany you on your journey to God. What have you gained by leaving me behind? What have you gained? Nothing but a whole burden of household effects, you see, on your shoulders. And hunger as before. And somebody to help you, to cook food for you. You have wasted your years. This is not the way to realize God or to go in search of God. So then she taught him the ways of how he should go in and contact a perfect master whom she had known, and then the perfect master blessed him, and then he got emancipation through her, through his wife, whom he had left in search of God. And she remained at home, and she had advanced far more than he had advanced through his wanderings. He was lucky, you see, because he had a very loving wife. Otherwise, had there been some other woman, he would have been thrashed with the same faggot, you see. If he had a wife like Socrates had.
Socrates?
Yeah.